Spinz, when you came into the game at 8 years old, you know, this man was the youngest OG I had ever seen in my damn life, okay? I was like, okay, how's this man 5 years old and he's the OG in the game? I'm on the radio. I had a show called The After Party. Nobody gave a damn until DJ Spinz came on there and started mixing. When DJ Spinz came on and started mixing, first of all, you kept me up because I was like, this nigga's in here creating art in this thing. So it made my job that much easier. But talk to me about being young as hell, getting into the game and having to grow up in it at the same time, and then your transition from DJing to production.
Man, it was just like, well, you know, I told this story a couple times, but basically my grandmother and my uncle owned a nightclub. So literally, you know, when I was born, I was 0. I was in the club. You know what I mean? So I grew up around that energy. They might be playing blues and soul records. It was a day bar as well. So like, I'm hearing nothing but, you know, just music from a child. And we had a DJ that would come in at night. His name was Casanova. I'll never forget him. And, you know, by the time I could walk, you know, I was up there with him trying to figure out what was going on. Like, he got these people dancing. I want to know what, you know what I mean, what you doing. He got these little discs, these 12-inch records. I'm like, what's this? So, you know, I was just curious. And, man, that shit led me all the way to, like, when I was 11, I was begging my mama for some turntables. She bought me my first pair of turntables when I was 11. And then, like, after that, I ain't gonna lie, like, the rest was really history for me because, you know, around you, you got people who wanna, you know what I'm saying, they might wanna play basketball, they might wanna, you know, or do sports in general, they might feel like they wanna sell drugs or whatever. Like, I just kind of locked in early on I like music. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of, I kept going. So when she got me them turntables, I practiced on them, but you know they was like the kind of beginner turntables. They wasn't the CDJ 1000s or you know some shit like that. So the radio station had those. And they would broadcast live at like the high school football games. So I just used to go out there. My mama would take me on Fridays, and then I just would go around and just ask questions. They like probably like how you are, like, who is this young dude? Like what did he want to do? You know, and that turned into, you know, they started letting me mix on commercial breaks, you know, just because I wanted to mess with the turntables. And I kept doing that. One day, the program director gave me 30 minutes on the air. And Ron Thomas, shout out to Ron Thomas forever, you know what I mean? He gave me my first opportunity in radio. I was 16. He gave me 30 minutes on the air. I did that, and after that, he offered me and this other guy a show on Saturdays.
How the hell did you link up with DJ Scream them though?
You want to know, to be real, right? Like I knew techniques and everybody. I had a sidekick, if you remember what sidekick were. I had one of those in high school. So like when I was in class, like I would just be on like DJ forums and just on the internet and just, you know what I'm saying?
Just doing the most?
Yeah, just, you know what I mean? Just, you know, picking my interest. And like I hit up Scream, and then we kind of developed a relationship. I had a couple mixtapes that he had did like some distribution for when I moved up, or before I moved up here. But I actually went and met him for the first time at Guitar Center.
What?
Yeah, I met Scream at Guitar Center. He was working there.
Yeah.
And guess what CD he gave me?
What?
He was like, yeah, this is one of my mixtapes. Check it out. It was a Trillville mixtape.
Oh, that's crazy as hell.
So yeah, like
crazy as hell.
Yeah. So
$1 million. Hey, get you some more $1 million. Yeah.
Hey man, get in there. Yes sir.
Seriously.
Nah, for real. So he just looked out for me. Like I told him I'd be moving to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he just kind of like took me under his wing. I'm forever grateful, you know. And the first gig he gave me was this club called Mariachi in Marietta. And that's, I feel like, where my whole Atlanta run just started from.
Go Shorty Go with Travis Porter, man.
Yeah.
When that thing went crazy, what was that like for you when you realized that I just made this transition into production and it's going to fuck down out here in these streets?
Man, yeah, that was kind of crazy because that, you know, that sparked from the club.
Yeah.
You know, and like just me doing mixtapes. So Travis Porter, we all kind of around the same age. So you know, Scream's a bit older. So when I met them, they was coming to the club every week, and we just kind of like, you know, built a relationship. We after the club, we going back to my house and doing whatever we do, you know, turning up the after party.
Facts.
And shit, like
fucking hoes and taking names in layman's terms.
So shit. Fuck around. I always had like some kind of setup to create, whether it be my turntables or my like the mic.
Yeah.
So like shit, after a while we just started recording in the crib.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like a you know professional type of setup, but yeah, we started recording in the crib, and then one day we did. I want to say we did Go Shorty and Get Naked the same night.
My God.
I want to say, you know what I mean? I could be wrong, but I do know that when I sent, because Charlie was their manager, CEO Charlie, so I would send him the records after we do them, and he was like, man, this Go Shorty thing, this something is something. So I'm like,
Charlie, what up, though?
Yeah, I'm like, shit, what, you know, whatever.
Exactly.
And goddamn, you know, shit, we was DJing in the club, and I started to see they dropped the mixtape with it on there, and they was like, nah, we got to shoot a video, this.
Yeah.
And yeah, to see it like actually do something, I was like, yo, it's real. This is different.
What was that like when you realized that you went from DJ to producer though now? And then you got to keep this party going because you ain't trying to be no one-hit wonder.
Yeah, for sure. Man, it's kind of like blurry a little bit, but like I know like in that time period, it was a lot. I was making songs with damn near everybody I did a mixtape with. So you know, the Rich Kids, Roscoe Dash, and like even Scream introduced me to Titty Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Later to be known as 2 Chainz.
That's right.
And then, you know, that relationship turned into us making Riot. And, you know, that was around, you know what I mean, the same time. So it's just like, okay, you know what I mean? Shit, damn, it's kind of fast. Like, I really wasn't processing it. I was just like, okay, I got to go DJ at the club Friday and Saturday, and then I make beats when I get home or, you know, shit, when I'm bored.
I mean, I just got to keep it real, Spinz. I mean, there's a lot of legendary shit that you speaking right now, man. So, I mean, as a young legend, this man is a young ass OG.
Super.
So, how do you feel knowing that you made that much of an impact on the music industry in Atlanta and helping to shape it as we know it today from a DJ standpoint, radio standpoint, and production standpoint?
Man, I'm glad. You know what I mean? Like I'm grateful, you know. But I try to focus more on, you know, like leaving something. You know what I mean? Leaving something for people who, you know, might see this and get inspired.
Yeah.
Or might see this and, you know, have a vision that they want to live out. So like I try to focus on that. And then even like for me, like when I was doing all that, I wasn't really thinking of it as doing that. It's kind of like, you know, when you're in the eye of the storm, you don't know how strong the storm is. You know what I mean? You there.
Facts.
So like looking back on it, it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just try to keep my focus on, you know what I mean, just, you know, being the best version of myself and leaving something that, you know, somebody could watch and take and then expand upon themselves. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I want, you know what I mean? I want to keep setting an example because it's way bigger than me. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, shit, you could be a sparkle. I know it's people that I looked up to and I still look up to that, you know what I mean? It's stuff I can take for them and add to what I got going on and just learn and just expand, be better. Maybe I can expand on this better than he did.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? And, you know, that's with me too. You know what I mean? So I just like to lay it out there, you know, the way I see it and, you know, just let it be like that for real.